Alright, hello YouTubers. Okay, so I was looking for a knife. I needed something, a decent field knife, something I could baton with, maybe do bushcraft with, but it's not really my major concern. Something that I can use, as a field knife to be able to do whatever I need to do with it, but still be able to baton a decent amount of wood. My backpacking style is about midway, not super heavy, not super light, but to be able to carry a heavy knife, I'm willing to do that in the winter, but the rest of the year I needed to find something else out, or find another knife. So I went with good old Glock 78 here. There are videos out on this. There's a destruction video on this. This thing is held up very nice. My first impressions of it, I just got it out of the mail, are just about what everybody says. The edge on it is, it's whatever it is. It's not great. By no means are you going to be shaving any hairs or anything like that with it. But it's probably adequate for what its original intention is. Now I will reprofile this, but I am going to take this out and we're going to look at this real soon, batoning and doing some other things, just to see how it is right out of the box. So far I like it. I mean, in hand it feels good. It weighs, let's see, 7.27 ounces. And it feels good. It is light, but it still has a little bit of heft in it. You can definitely tell that it's there. The sheath is fantastic. A nice, solid click action. This is just barely a one-handed knife, but this is not a fast-drawing knife. But it's not what I need it for, nor do I think what it was intended for. I'd rather have it securely locked in than be able to get to it quicker. I'm not going to be in a knife fight with this thing, I don't think, anytime soon. But if I were, it certainly would function well in that capacity. It's what it was designed for. But for me, as a field knife, I'm excited about it. And I'm going to get out there and see what we can do with it. So anyways, there we go. Glock 78. Let's take it out, beat it up now. Alright, here we go, and let's get outside and see what we can do with this.
Hello YouTube. Alright, so I hope you guys can hear me alright. To say that I was far out in the woods would be a blatant lie, obviously. You can probably hear the road behind you. I am just out in the woods behind my apartment, but it is woods, and strangely enough I can cut down trees and make fires and baton wood out here. And I do. And have yet to have gotten in any trouble for it, so nobody call the police, please. Anyway, so we're out here, just got this Glock 78. Gonna give it, its due diligence. Try out some batoning. This is completely factory. I haven't done anything to the blade or anything yet, so let's see how it does. I'm just gonna go right for the middle and see where we turn out. Got it up on this log, so it's not making it easier, but the knife's doing fine. Alright, so that worked fine, man. Sitting in a big wood. This has been out here for a little while. It's somewhat cured. I mean, it's not any different than what I do. I already got 2 knots here that I know I'm going to go through. That's not bad at all. I mean, this is about what I would be doing anywhere, so. not great. It's definitely doing it. I mean, hey, it's definitely doing it. I mean, yeah, this wood, it's pretty hard wood. It's been dried out. This is some stuff we cut with saw viper a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty nice and hard. Kind of. I'd show you this hack, how this hacks, but I know it's not going to be very good. Let's try a little bit of notching, doing fine. So there you go. I mean, I'm not unhappy with it at all. I think everybody knows this blade's not great, and it's probably keep an edge sharper the way it is, or keep an edge longer the way it is. I will reprofile this, and I'm sure it'll be great. But batoning, I'm real happy with it. I got no problem with that at all. Yeah, we'll just go through one more real quick. Really, this log's more of a problem for me than anything. Yeah, looks good to me. Pretty happy with it. So, as I sharpen this and use this, I'll let you know what I think about it further on. But so far, I'm real happy with it. For $30, I don't think you can get a more middle of the road, good knife for just camping in general. I think it's a little small for the winter. I think it's a little big for a day hike. But it's 7.5 ounces, or not even 7 ounces, 7.25 ounces basically. It's an easy carry. So there you go. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. All right, guys. So I had to show you this. Check it out. That little piece right there, I just totally bent up, batoning it. The little bottle opener. So there you go. There's something to be concerned about. Now I know that I can bend that right back out, and it's not far from this. And that case will still go on. But clearly, not the way it should be. So that's certainly a concern with this knife, is that that little piece bending. But hey, just a bottle opener. And like I say, that case just barely wants to go on. Anyway, so there you go. Take it easy. Alright, guys. So I got back in and just fixed this with the Leatherman, which you should watch that video on that. Anyways, let's see here if you can see this guy. I don't know what you can see it outside. Anyways, I bent it back. I've marred it up a little bit, took a little bit of the finish off. But yeah, it is what it is. If there's anything more than a bottle opener, I would worry more about it. But I'm not worried about it. This knife is to be used, and use it I shall, and it works fine now. Still engages and disengages is fine. As you just saw me do, I'm happy with it. I think it serves its purpose just fine. We'll see over time how well it holds up.
Although after watching the destruction videos and everything on it, I'm not worried about that at all. Alright, so there we go.